Alright. You know, I feel like there's a lot of zombies maps that have been released that are just like completely overhated. Um, and some that are underhated, but I feel like Nuketown Zombies is probably the epitome of just an overhated map. Because when you look back at the history of Black Ops 2, this came out kind of sandwiched in between Transit and Die Rise. And both of those maps were mediocre. And I feel like Transit kind of gets the same sort of, you can't do the change thing. I feel like Transit kind of, not Transit, I feel like Die Rise kind of gets looped into that, negativity. But I really do feel like this is probably the best out of all the survival maps. When I say that, I think of like, Town, Cell Block, Farm, Bus Depot. And then I guess after those maps, they kind of abandoned the idea of like dedicated survival maps. But I do generally like this sort of layout, and I feel like Nuketown Zombies does it the best. So I felt like it'd be nice to go back and revisit my personal favorite survival map, and sort of lay out reasons as I go on why I think that this is genuinely so overhated. Which we did see the first reason. People fucking hated this perk system. Like, I really don't understand the collective seethe that the meteor perks get, but I really do feel like that was incredibly unique and made it so that every game was a little bit different. Even if it made it more tricky sometimes, but that's okay. I'm also struggling a little bit here because I do not play a lot of Black Ops 2. No one really does. The only maps from Black Ops 2 that are worth playing and haven't been ported over are Mob of the Dead and Buried. And Mob of the Dead got a pretty okay workshop remake through Black Ops 3, so I feel like that one's not even that bad. So that kind of just leaves Buried as your reason to play Blops 2, and of course Nuketown Zombies, but I'm almost confident that there's some sort of workshop mod out there for this. But you can't really beat the original ever. Well, you probably can, but I don't really care to be proven wrong right now. Oh. I like the Black Ops 2 perk icons, I think. I feel like if they got just a little bit of higher resolution, they'd be a lot better.
Double points!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I know I should have invented an egg-moving robot. Stupid Maxis, his rules, his stupid accent.
Now, I completely forgot about the radio transmissions on this map. I was completely under the impression that this, like, Nuketown had zero story implication until Alpha Omega came out, but I guess there's something to it. I'll definitely have to look into this after I finish recording this video. A mystery box. I hate the, that since Cold War, there's not much reason to hit the box. Like, I think of Die Machina, and if you're going for high rounds, you want the ray gun and you want the dielectric wave. And you know, the ray gun you can get through the coffin Easter egg, and the die machine is just an Easter egg step. So kind of a shame. Hitting the box used to have a lot more significance, and I feel like that's something that you sort of started to see go away in Blops 3. Because in Blops 3, literally any single fucking wall weapon is probably a better bet than the box weapons, because you can get ammo for it, and through double papping you have pretty much infinite damage. So it's kind of nice having to rely on the box, even if most of the things in here are like absolute dog shit. Like, see, nobody likes the M8A1. Even in multiplayer, I don't even think people use this. Unless I'm accidentally slandering one of the best guns in the game, feel free to correct me. Oof. That old round change. One of the more interesting parts of this map was a lot of the folklore behind it. There was a lot of coping, like very early on, because transit sucked so much cock. There were like rumors about... Oh. Alright, I completely forgot it was Tuesday. And every Tuesday Steam goes down for maintenance. And I completely blanked on that. So we have to start again, unfortunately. What the fuck was I even talking about? Right, so way back when Black Ops 2 first launched, and it was like just Transit and Nuketown, Transit sucked so much ass that people were just completely sure that it was part of like Treyarch's 3D 4D chess magic moves, and they thought that there was some sort of Easter egg somewhere in Nuketown Zombies where like you could make the bus go somewhere else and it would like tie into the story or somehow. Bus route B theory. And that never ended up being a thing. They didn't even bring out the idea for Alpha Omega. And it's probably not something we're ever going to see fleshed out until they completely remake Transit. Not even in like a Chronicles 2 type thing, just like a complete remake, like what's a map they remade? I'm trying to think. I guess Blood of the Dead would be the best example of what I'm trying to illustrate. Just like a complete change of the layout to the point where it might as well just be a different map. Which Transit needs, because that map sucks entirely. I don't even think there's any redeeming factors about Transit. Like, there is nothing good about it, not even the concept. That's my most controversial opinion, I think, in terms of zombies. Oh wait, you know what? I have a worse one. Here. There we go. Gang Olympia, rise up. It's our time, bros. See, look at that. M14 gang wishes they could fuck up zombies this easy. They fucking wish. Anyways. Nuketown zombies. I totally forgot what I was talking about with this map. Damn server outage ruined my train of thought.
I know I should have invented an egg-moving robot. Stupid maxes. This is rules. Stupid accent!
Already getting something new on round 3. Going to that backyard though. Or is it? No, it totally is. Okay. Alright.
Double points. Insta-kill.
Oh shit. Very few pleasures in life even dare to rival insta-kill and double and max ammo. Holy, that's historical. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a bit of a overreaction, but that was exciting. And there's fucking Juggernaut. Okay. Fuck, I keep forgetting there's no loose change. That was something No, that was totally in World at War. I don't know why there's no loose change in this game. Or it's in Origins. Probably buried. I'd have to look that up. Okay. Incredible strokes of luck inside. Aside, not inside. I'm actually retarded, I'm sorry. See, that's another thing I like about Nuketown Zombies, right? The second you get like a perk that you wanted dropped, it's like just pure bliss. Like just such an unmatched feeling. Oh, we're about to go down. Okay, maybe M14 gang may have had a point about the Olympia sucking. I was trying to make a point, but I was just completely wrong. M14 bros, I kneel. It's so over. Just give me something better, please. Oh shit, I wanted to talk about the M27. This was a map exclusive gun to Nuketown. The M27 is not in any other map, just Nuketown, which is a shame because I really think it's a nice little gun. Can carry you pretty well into higher rounds. It's not gonna like, you know, end all your suffering or whatever, but like it's an okay little rifle. Far better than the Olympia for sure. Okay, let's get quick revive out. It's kind of embarrassing going down that early, but such is the life of an Olympia user. It really is tragic. Wait, subscribe to completely end Olympians. I have pizza and my cat's trying to get at it right now. Hold on. Okay. He's so nosy. He doesn't even like pizza. When you run out of things to commentate on. Go away! Oh my god. Dude, if he already like tried to get the plate once. If he knocks it over, I'm gonna cry. That was not cheap. I can't focus. He's just up to shenanigans. Okay, anyway. So one of the main criticisms of this map was the perk system. I feel like I touched on this, but like the main argument was like, well, what the fuck's the point when you're not even like gonna get jugged until around like 25? But I feel like that's such a rare enough occurrence to the point where it doesn't even warrant an argument in any serious capacity. Rather embarrassing, I think. Apparently there's some sort of way to read the clock, and you can use the clock to determine when perks will drop. I never learned how to do that. I've played this map for fucking years. What the fuck? I mean, okay. Oof. I do not miss the Black Ops 2 engine. And I don't miss these old ammo capacities. Like, that is so low. Like, we just got the M27 and we're already almost out. Oh god. Yeah, no, this thing is just foobar. Okay, we're gonna need to find something better. I don't believe this map had any other exclusive weapons. I think it was just the M27. And I don't really know why they did that. They really should have brought this thing back for other maps. That was a weird Black Ops 2 gimmick, I think. Like the KSG and the Scorpion Evo were both restricted to Origins, but like nobody really used the map on Origins. Oh, the hammer's a good gun. Oh. This game had crazy visual recoil. Oh. Back to the M27.
Max ammo.
See? Just totally clears that horde. It's a good gun.
Insta-kill. Kaboom.
Okay. Hit the box. What we want is the Mark II. Oh! Wow, I could not have fucking scripted that any better. I wanted this video to be more interesting and I'd be hitting the box more, but I guess we already got our setup. Well, not really. That's the thing about Nuketown Zombies, is that your setup gets prolonged like fucking crazy, right? Because you are completely and utterly dependent on the sky dropping shit for you. Speaking of, we have something dropping now. This is not very good for me. speed cola. That's good. I do not like the Mark II's reload time, so I could get behind that, I think. I feel like these older games were like a lot more difficult, because I am fighting for my fucking life on round 7 here. And I'm also just kind of bad. That's definitely a playing factor here. Need that double points, sir.
Double points.
Okay. Oh, I guess that's why the bus route B theory came in, because they really just tossed in the transit horn for like no fucking reason there. I was thinking I was retarded at the beginning of the video, but I see why people thought that now. Well, there is another Easter egg on this map that I'm just gonna show after I get all these fucking zombies taken care of. Is that all of them? Okay, so if you go over to this bunker, you hear Marlton. So I guess that was another bus route B thing. I guess the operating theory at the time was that this preludes transit. Which I guess it does in canon, because their eyes do turn blue during the events of the map. So I guess that does make sense. I'm starting to understand why people thought this retarded bullshit at the time. Even if it is just completely fucking outlandish now.
Double points.
The thing about the Mark II is that it just had like this stupid high headshot multiplier to the point where you could like, if you could consistently headshot zombies, you would probably be lasting into around 60s with a PAPT Mark II. Very good gun. Well, we're running out of ammo for M27. Oh, I remember, like, people were theorizing, like, how to open the bunker and, like, get Morrilton out. I don't really know why they were thinking that. There's, like, a bunch of theories with these fiery tornadoes in the back. Very odd times for zombies. Oh, shit. Holy shit. I should have died there. Why did my mouse do that? Why is my mouse doing that? Ah! I'm my own worst enemy, dude.
Insta-kill.
Oh, we're getting another drop. I don't like... I do not like that they do those drops, like, in the middle of rounds. It's very tricky. Or it's on the other side of the map, so let's go investigate. So that's either double tap or, Pack-a-Punch. Which I will take either one of those right now. Ready for both. Oh, it's Pack-a-Punch. Okay. As per tradition, you Pack-a-Punch your weakest weapon. Which I might be able to... I was thinking I could squeeze out a few more points. Get the Porter's Mark II. One thing I do not like about Black Ops 2 is the Pack-a-Punch camos. I think they're all just so bad. Like, the only good ones are Origins and Mob, because those ones are at least animated, but like, all the good camos went straight to multiplayer, unfortunately. I guess Black Ops 1 kinda had a similar problem. What's interesting about the M27 upgrade is that there is no ammo capacity upgrade. You get a sight and you get buffed damage. That's it, buddy. Which is kind of unfortunate.
Hello, Samantha. Little brat. Ain't you coming? No, no.
That is really interesting. So I guess these radios are just kind of broadcasting the events of Moon at the moment. Which is kind of neat. That's not something I remembered about this map. Ah, fuck. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. Oh. This game's gonna be over in the 20s.
Kaboom.
Oh? If that. I'm fighting for my fucking life here. Yep, there goes quick revive. Mighty unfortunate. Grab jug. Yeah, we're gonna risk it real quick and pack a punch. Please! Okay. Now, you should not be going down this thing. The thing about me is that I'm a very bad player, so I'm most certainly gonna find some way to fuck this up. But in the meantime, we're cool. We cool and brat. This is just the natural fate of all Olympia users, I'm afraid.
Max ammo.
It really is a shame how that happens. Now, I don't remember if the backyard's like the only viable training spot on this map. I am far too afraid to try anything even slightly risky, though. That was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. That was also dumb. I really shouldn't have done that. Wow. Okay. One of the things I liked about Black Ops 2 was the CDC and CIA agents. That's kind of a dumb feature to point out, but it's something I kind of liked. You don't really... I mean, I guess you get that nameless, faceless operator in the form of, like, Cold War and Vanguard operators, but it's different because those ones kind of just spit out, you know, little quippy one-liners. And it's not even the cool way, right? Like, the Zombies creep did the same thing, but it was charming. Whenever they do it, it's like, you know, please don't speak. You know, it's like, let's maybe turn off voice volume. You know, like, it's annoying as hell usually. Like, I love Frank Woods, but I don't need him to commentate on me playing zombies. Another really difficult thing about this map, which, like, really cemented it as, like, you know, quite the survival challenge, is the fact that there is, like, no fucking, no traps of any kind. And traps used to, like, be the only way to get the high rounds, because they had infinite damage, but, you know, the earlier offerings of Black Ops 2 didn't really have many options, I don't think. I don't think Transit had any viable traps, as far as I can tell. I think Mob was the first map that did that. Then again, I never played a ton of Die Rise, so I could be missing something pretty obvious. In which case, my fault, pimp. Just like, okay, no fucking shot I go down again already. Oh, yeah, no, yes shot, okay. Okay. It's not looking real good for me hitting round 25, unfortunately. I don't know, if I do die before round 25, I'll make sure to toss up some clip from somebody else of the zombie's eyes changing. Though we are getting another perk, I think. Unless I am mistaken yet again. Now, can I double pack this? I can. This was the first time you could double pack weapons. Not that it served much function, mind you, but you know, you get little rerolls, and this thing's even worse now. Wow. I have a fucking camera on my gun. I remember thinking that the LSAT with the target finder was like the shit because I like played it in Black Ops 2 multiplayer, and it's such a cheesy fucking attachment. Like, it's just so unfair. You don't even need to aim, you just kind of put your reticle in the general area of the red diamond, and you kind of fucking have it. No buildable shields either, that was kinda... That's something that you saw in Transit, and you have, like, very rarely see a map not have some sort of buildable shield. Which is good, I think it's a nice little insurance policy for whenever you get cornered, you're able to just kind of pull it out and have a second wind, sorta.
Double points.
Really go for some double tap right now. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Kaboom.
Could've gone very wrong. Don't be bad at video games, kids. Yeah, no, there's so few good training spots. I'm trying to make this work, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's just way too tight. You've got to thread the needle so much, and that's just putting yourself at just completely unnecessary risk, because you can just go over here instead. Max ammo? Okay, we take those.
Max ammo. Double points.
Oh, we're on 17. We're getting our last perk. I mean, that's just convenient. Double tap. So surprising. Double tap's my favorite perk. Now, I don't remember if it was Black Ops 1 or 2 where you saw double tap get reworked into 2.0. Because beforehand, double tap was just like, you know, essentially just you wasting your ammo. But, oh, it was either Blops 1 or Blops 2 which completely changed it. Personally, I like both variations because if you're using double tap 1.0, all you really gotta do is just aim at the horde. But, I don't know, there might be something I'm missing there. Oh shit! Too close a fucking call. You know, one of the proposed revamps to Juggernog that I've had in my head for a while, but I could never really tell if this was too OP or not, I feel like Jug should make your regen quicker. It might do that and I just never noticed, but I feel like that should be something that happens, because, you know, you can absorb all the fucking hits you want, but if, like, you're running away from a horde and, like, you accidentally back into a zombie, you know, you're kind of shit out of luck, because you're already jelly screened. That might be just me being pissy from all the times I've died after close calls, or that could be a genuine concern. I'm not actually quite sure how I think. You know, an interesting bit of trivia I learned about zombies is that the term training, like what I'm doing right now, I learned recently that that's derived from like something Syndicate would say whenever he played zombies. What he would say was rape training the zombies, which does not fly now, but is kind of like mildly amusing in hindsight. That's a neat bit of information I learned. Something I don't like about this map is how underutilized the actual houses are. I have not opened the upstairs to those houses at all, and the downstairs just essentially serve as gateways into these backyards, with the entire upper portion just being totally unused. That's definitely something that could change in the future with any sort of revisit to Nuketown, which I doubt's gonna happen, because that's what Alpha Omega was, and I'm just kind of talking out my ass right now, looking for something to pad out this very boring gameplay.
Insta-kill.
Oh, I should buy Galvanuckles. I don't even know if those are on this map. Those were fucking fun. They were just the better alternative to Bowie knives, even if I think the Bowie knife was statistically better. But the Galvanuckles were just cooler, really. The double insta-kill? Man, I'm dead. Okay. Time to stop doing stupid bullshit. Bad habit. Oh, okay. I feel like there's a lot more power-up drops in Black Ops 2 compared to 3. Like, when I think to 3, I think of, like, stupid high rounds where you're having to start to rely on gobblegums instead of just natural perk drops. But here, I'm just getting fucking...
Max ammo.
Max ammo's up the fucking wazoo. He's fucking me up. I keep cutting up the recording, and my biggest fear is that just hit like this pivotal moment that I've been hyping up the entire video, the rumored round 25, and I'm scared I'm just not gonna hit record. But I'm recording, I think, I hope. It says stop recording, so clearly something's happening. Or I just fucking die. That's not impossible, and would kind of be funny, but I'll try not to make it happen. Okay, and at this point, the Easter egg for Moon is like halfway completed, and so Richtofen has control of the zombies, and now their eyes are blue, which I think is really neat. That was a super fucking cool touch to the map, I think. Then I kind of just want to game over now because I can show you the ending, but I'll show it in a sec. The ending of the map is the nukes that the Ultimus crew ends up launching at Earth after Richtofen takes power. So a lot of really neat tiebacks to Moon here, which is already a pretty lore-heavy map. Generally, just a lot of cool shit. Just a lot of cool shit on Nuketown Zombies. At this point, I've showed off pretty much everything the map has to offer. But 25 unique rounds where, you know, things are changing pretty dynamically throughout that's, like, good, especially for this time period. Right, because the only maps that, like, change this much throughout the game... Well, I don't even think it's parallel at this point. Maybe the Moon Excavators, but this is the nuke that Ultimus launches and sets the events for transit. But that's gonna be it for this video. That's me revisiting my personal favorite survival map, and quite easily the most underrated zombies map. You know, if you want to support a zombies creator, feel free to give a like and subscribe. But for now, that is all.